5 money traps that keep you broke without realizing it. What if I told you the reason you feel stuck financially isn't because you don't work hard enough, but because of invisible traps quietly draining your money every single day? Imagine running on a treadmill, sweating, pushing, giving everything you have, yet staying in the same place. That's exactly how millions of people live when it comes to money. And the scariest part? Most of these traps don't look dangerous at all. In fact, they disguise themselves as normal life. We live in a world where money slips through our fingers faster than ever. Prices rise, debts pile up, and somehow, even when we earn more, it feels like we have less. It's not always about how much you make, it's about how much you keep. And if you're not careful, you end up working for money instead of making money work for you. Today, let's talk about 5 money traps that silently keep people broke, often without them even realizing it. If you've ever wondered why your bank account feels empty at the end of the month, or why saving seems impossible, chances are you're caught in at least one of these traps. Let's break them down one by one. Trap 1. Lifestyle creep. Have you ever noticed that no matter how much your income increases, your expenses rise right along with it? That's lifestyle creep. You get a raise, and suddenly your old car feels too basic. You move into a bigger apartment. You start dining out more often, upgrading gadgets, chasing a lifestyle that always seems just one step ahead. Here's the problem. Your standard of living rises, but your savings don't. Instead of building wealth, you're just building bills. It's like filling a bucket with water, but every time you pour more in, new holes appear at the bottom. Think about it. A $200 coffee machine, a $1,000 phone upgrade, an extra subscription here and there. It doesn't feel like much in the moment, but over years, these choices lock you into an expensive lifestyle you can't step back from. The trap is that you never feel richer, only busier trying to keep up. The truth is, financial freedom comes not from what you earn, but from what you keep. Avoiding lifestyle creep isn't about never upgrading your life. It's about upgrading strategically, not automatically. Trap 2. Debt. Disguised as convenience, debt doesn't always show up wearing a big red warning sign. Sometimes it sneaks in dressed as convenience. Credit cards, buy now, pay later offers, easy monthly installments. They make you feel like you're in control, but in reality, you're just renting tomorrow's money at today's price. The scary part? That price isn't cheap. Interest compounds like a snowball rolling downhill, growing bigger and heavier until it crushes you. A $1,000 purchase on a credit card can double or triple in cost if you only pay the minimum balance each month. And while you think you're just covering small payments, in truth, you're giving away your future freedom. Debt is like invisible chains. You can't see them at first, but the weight grows heavier every time you swipe. That's why some people feel like they're working just to pay for decisions they made years ago. The real question is, are you buying things because you truly need them, or because the trap of easy money made it feel harmless in the moment? Trap 3. The subscription black hole. $10 here, $15 there, another $5 for that app you forgot about. Subscriptions are designed to be invisible. They don't feel like spending because they don't require a decision every month. They just keep draining you quietly in the background. Think about it. Streaming services, gym memberships you don't use, software trials you never canceled, free apps that turn into monthly charges. Each one seems small, but together they become a black hole swallowing your money. The psychology behind it is brilliant. Businesses know you're unlikely to notice $10 leaving your account. But $10 times 10 services, that's $100 a month, $200 a year. Money you could have invested, saved, or used to create real freedom. The subscription trap isn't about avoiding all services. It's about asking yourself, do I actually use this, or am I just paying for the idea of using it? Cancel what doesn't serve you, and suddenly your financial leaks start to seal. Trap 4. Ignoring inflation. This one is sneaky because it doesn't feel like a trap at all. Inflation is the slow thief that steals from you without you noticing. When your grandparents talk about buying bread for a few cents or a movie ticket for $1, they're not exaggerating. Prices rise steadily over time, and if your money just sits in a bank account earning nothing, it's losing value every single day. For example, if inflation is 5% and your savings account earns 1% interest, you're actually losing 4% of your money's power each year. $100 today won't buy the same things in 5 years. That's why saving money the traditional way can sometimes feel like running in place. The trap is believing that saving alone equals safety. The reality? You need to grow your money faster than inflation eats it. That doesn't mean risky gambling in the stock market. It means learning the basics of investing, whether it's index funds, real estate, or other long-term strategies that make your money work harder than you do. Trap 5. The consumer mindset. This final trap is perhaps the most dangerous because it's rooted deep in culture. From the moment we're kids, we're taught to spend. Ads tell us we need the newest gadget, the trendiest clothes, the best car. Social media makes us compare our behind the scenes with someone else's highlight reel, and slowly, we equate buying more with living better. But here's the twist. The more you chase things, the less free you become. You're not buying with money. You're buying with hours of your life. If you make $20 an hour, that $200 pair of shoes isn't just shoes. It's 10 hours of your life. When you shift your mindset from, what can I buy with this money, to, what kind of freedom can this money buy me? That's when everything changes. Consumers spend. Owners invest. The trap is staying on the consumer side forever. Now, let's step back for a moment. Think about these traps together. Lifestyle creep, debt disguised as convenience, subscriptions, inflation, and the consumer mindset. Each one seems small on its own. But combined, they form a system that quietly keeps millions of people stuck in the same cycle. Work, spend, repeat. And the saddest part? Most people don't even realize it's happening. They believe being broke is just bad luck, or that making more money will solve it. But money isn't just about income. It's about awareness. The more you see the traps, the more power you have to avoid them. Imagine what your life would look like if your money stopped slipping away, if you invested instead of just spending, if you owned instead of owed, if you built a lifestyle of freedom instead of a lifestyle of bills. Because here's the truth. Money is not just paper or numbers on a screen. It's time, it's options, it's peace of mind. It's the difference between living by default and living by design. So, as you walk away from this, ask yourself, which of these traps am I caught in? And more importantly, how can I step out? Because the moment you see the traps clearly, you can finally start building wealth that lasts. What if your money actually worked for you instead of against you? Maybe it's time to rethink not just how much you earn, but how you use it. Your future self will thank you.